welcome everybody. Wish everybody happy Lunar New Year, the year of the snake. The people born in the year of the snake are rational, agile, flexible, and loyal to your loved ones. So congratulations for all the wonderful people born in the year of the snake. 恭喜發財. That's why people always said that when they see each other when you bump into each other in the Chinese community, they always say 恭喜發財. 恭喜 means to wish you. 發, 恭喜 is to wish you. 發 means to grow, to expand. 財 is wealth and prosperity. That means we wish you good fortune, prosperity, and of course, good health. Without good health, there's nothing. Okay. So today, I'm going to show you how to do a few things, and also welcome all of our friends watching the Yan Can Cook with On Lok on this wonderful channel, YouTube and Instagram, and also the YouTube, Instagram, YouTube, and Instagram. But anyway, here is something that I want to show you is, something that I can do, everybody can enjoy. I'm going to show you how to do 3 dishes that everybody can enjoy, the whole family, whether you are from 5 years old, 3 years old, to 105 yees old, okay? So I'm going to do scallop over tofu with black bean sauce. And then another one is Mochi pearl with red bean soup, which is very popular not only in the Chinese restaurant or Chinese household, but also in Japan. They also use a lot of red bean. And then of course, and we'll do a seafood fried rice. Now this is not the regular fried rice that I do. This is very unique, okay? So everybody pay attention. Now, first of all, let's do the tofu. This is tofu. Now, when you buy tofu, there are 3 different kinds of tofu, okay? One is the firm tofu. One is the soft tofu. You see this? This is soft tofu. You can see it, right? Soft tofu. If you're not using it, all you have to do is put it in water, serve it, keep it in the water in the refrigerator, okay? If you don't do that, they dry it up a little bit, okay? And then of course, this is silken tofu. Now this is even more soft and more silken. The problem is, if you use this, it's a little bit more tricky, more challenging to handle. It's very, very soft, okay? So basically, why we use tofu? First of all, tofu, look at all these small pieces, okay? Tofu is a rich source of calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin B, and also contain antioxidant and phytic acid, and that is very, very high in protein, because tofu it's basically a complete protein. All the amino acid is there. All the essential amino acid is right here. That means all the body needs, they're all in tofu. And this is also a wonderful alternative for vegetarian and vegan population. So that's the reason why a lot of people, particularly the vegetarian and the Buddhist monk, and a lot of young people now, they are also doing a lot of these nowadays, okay? So besides that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the other health benefit of tofu as I go along, okay? So after that, let me show you. You take it out like this, and then you put it over here. And then you use a little spoon. You scoop a little bit out of this. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you scoop a little bit out of these. Yeah. And then you scoop this out, okay? Because I want the sauce to get inside here. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. So you put all of them around here. Look at this. And then you sprinkle a tiny bit of cornstarch. Why? Because I want to make sure when it cook, it kind of stick, the piece of scallop will stick to it, okay? And that's why I put a tiny bit of cornstarch here, which will turn it into a gelatin. And then after that, I use a tiny bit of salt and pepper, and then marinate my scallop. I would love to cut the scallop. This is very, very thick. I cut the scallop in half, okay? I cut the parallel cut the scallop in half, okay? Look at that, cut it in half. Oh, and that's then, a big to make scallop. It easy to cook, I actually scored a couple of slices here. Then I put it back here, and that's how you do it. Okay, one more time. I'll do it. This is thick. Then I parallel cut in half. So you have two pieces, right?
Yeah.
So this is how you do it. Then after that, you will do a tiny bit of salt and pepper. This is salt and pepper, okay? Salt and pepper, sprinkle a tiny bit of salt and pepper, just like you do a tiny bit of a frog guar, okay? We cannot offer frog guar in the Bay Area in San Francisco. But some other places you can still eat frog guar. But anyway, this is good enough. If you want, you can also sprinkle a tiny bit on the tofu to give the little extra flavor, okay? You do not have to do that much because the tofu is pretty bland. That's why tofu is so good. Tofu is very, very custardy, very nutritious, but it goes well because it's so bland. It goes well, and it receives an extra salt, any flavor, any sauce you put in. So here I have. Let me show you what I have here. Okay, I have soy sauce. I have salted black bean. Now this is salted black bean you can buy in a jar.
Yeah.
Okay, in a package. Salted, fermented, not just salted, but fermented black bean, okay? And then when you do this, you basically soak it in water and drain the water, and then you crush it a little bit. Look at that. I break it up, okay? But this is what you should do at home. And then
so how long do you have to soak it for?
So I add a tiny bit of sugar in my salt just to balance the flavor. Add a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar. I mix them all up, okay? And then I also add a tiny bit of soy sauce, okay? Tiny bit of soy sauce to give that more umami, okay? And then this is done.
Hello?
But if you don't have these, you know what you can do? If you don't want to bother to buy this, you can actually go to the store and buy black bean garlic sauce, right? Black bean garlic sauce. This is Lee Kum Kee. But anyway, a lot of other brands you can also buy, but I think this is probably more popular in most supermarkets. So that means once of these jars in the refrigerator, you do not have to worry about it. You always have it on hand, okay? This is the dry one. One more time, close up. One more time. You see that? Can you see that? This is done. I put a tiny bit of this on the bottom. So it's nice and flavorful. I put a tiny bit here. Now, normally they don't do that, but I do this. Because it's as I said, the tofu is so bland, so I can put a tiny bit of these on the bottom. And then you use a chopstick, and then you put these right on top of here. Right on top of here. Can you see that? It's so simple. Look at that. And then this one, look at that. This is beautiful. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, this is how wonderful this is. And then in the meantime, I want to show you also, you can actually thinly slice this. You can look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then thinly slice. Look at that. Look at how cute.
Wow.
Okay. And then I transfer this and I put it back here because I'm going to put in soup. Okay. So this, always remember, put this in your
in water.
In your and in a container with water. Okay. And then in the meantime, I'm going to steam it. After this, we're going to sprinkle a tiny bit of green onion, tiny bit of green onion right here, and tiny bit of green onion, and then more of this sauce. And then I can actually put it together, a little sauce, put it right on top of the scallop. Okay? Not much because this is very, very strong. Just enough. Can you see that?
Yeah, because it will be really salty, right? If you put a lot.
Yeah, because I rinse it. That's why you have to rinse it. You have to soak it and rinse it. Rinse the extra salt away. And you got the flavor and a tiny bit of salt.
Got it.
So now you have this. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
And then I'm going to steam it, okay? While I'm steaming it, I want to show you, talk about a little bit more about the benefit of eating tofu, okay? People in Korea, people all over Asia, in China, in Japan, in fact, tofu is a very important diet, okay? Very important diet. So we're going to put this, can you see, look, take a close look of this, beautiful, look at that.
Go down a little bit, go down a bit.
Look at
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that, beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
This is so
the
beautiful.
scallop is huge.
And then I put this over here, like that. I put it right here, and I'm going to steam it. Now, because scallop doesn't take too long to cook, shrimp and fish doesn't take too long to cook, and tofu is already ready because tofu is actually cooked already. So you do not have to cook tofu because you can eat it raw. Raw means eat it as it is. Open the package and eat it. Okay, basically it's from boiled soybean milk. And then I'm going to get ready one of these containers so I can scoop. This is my lifter, okay? If you have one of these this way, you can lift up your plate. In the meantime, I'm going to turn this on, okay? And then we'll talk about a little bit more about the benefit of tofu, why I'm going to get everything ready, okay? And then, now basically, tofu is also good for blood sugar control because tofu has a low glycemic index, okay? Which means it does not cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar level. And this can be beneficial for people with diabetes, okay? When, in fact, millions of people have problem with diabetes. Other benefit is tofu may also have the anti-inflammatory property, support cognitive function, okay? And then also, it is improve your mood. You know, you eat and you calm yourself down. Look at the Buddhist church or the monk, they are very calm, okay? And then, of course, there's other benefit too. Oh, 1 more minute. It doesn't take too long because it's scallop, okay? In the meantime, let us go through the second dish. The second dish is amazing, okay? The second dish is, I have red beans. I'm going to show you the red bean. This is the red bean you can buy. This is the red bean. Can you see the red bean?
Yeah, can you go down a little bit? Yeah, we can see it now.
Red bean, hong dao is red bean. You can buy them. You can buy black bean and black bean. This is widely used in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese cuisine, and also Vietnamese cuisine. They use it as a filling, okay, for the moon cake, for a lot of things, okay? Hong dao sa, okay? Hong dao tong sui, this is what we do. And then I boil them. I boil I soak this and I boil them. Look at that. I boil the red bean.
Okay.
Look at that. I boil the red bean ahead of time because this way it takes about 45 minutes to boil. Look at that. I boil it till nice and soft. Okay. When it's boiled, it would look like this. Look at that. I'm going to show you. Once
it turns
it's boiled,
into a paste.
It looks like a paste. You see? So this is how you do it. But you can also buy the one in a can, which is already in the paste. Okay, I think we have a can which is open, so I'm going to show it to you. And that means you can get the red bean, soak them and boil them, and also you can buy the one that's already done. But I like this to be a little bit texture. That's why you see it. It's not totally broken. You see, it's not in the paste, so there's a little bite to it. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is how you do it. Sweetened red beans. You see this? Can you see that?
Yep.
You see it?
Yes.
So you can buy them in Japanese store, Korean store, and some Chinese store. Okay. So this is the available anytime. But I like the texture, so I like the bite to it. And then the next thing I want to show you is two other things. Each time I try to introduce to some interesting ingredient, okay? Here is rock sugar. You can use regular sugar. I use rock sugar. I'm going to give it so close up so everybody can see, okay?
Yeah, we can see
this is the rock sugar. Like you can hear, okay? Can you see that?
You guys?
It actually is pretty hard. Look at that. Look at that. See? And then I will sweeten my red beans with about 1/4 cup of rock sugar. Okay? Rock sugar is very, very popular, widely used in Chinese cooking. Okay? And then I put this over here. In the meantime, I am going to turn on the heat and boil the mochi ball. This is the mochi ball. Okay, look at that. This is the mochi ball. And I will show you how to do it, okay? Here, we have the glutinous rice flour. This is the flour. Then you mix it with just the right amount of water, okay? And then you turn out into a little dough like this. This is the dough.
Oh,
okay?
this is nice.
Is the dough. And then you roll the dough. You roll the dough nice and big ball like this. Look at that. Big, nice round ball like that. Okay? Look at that.
Yep.
And then you snap off just enough. Let me show you how to make this ball, okay? And then I cut it up. Like this. And then I flatten it a little bit with my hand. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how I do it, okay?
This
and
is
then
so
you
fun.
put a tiny bit of these inside here.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
And then
this
you can
so
also
fun.
use black sesame seed paste. And then you go like this. You close it like this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is how you do it, okay?
Can you hear it, Chef Yan?
You roll. And then you have a beautiful, nice ball. Like that.
Ah.
Okay? And
beautiful.
then this one, if you don't want to bother, you know what? You can buy them. Okay? I want to show you. You can literally buy them. I want to show you. You can buy them a package like this. Okay? Hong Dao Tong Yun. Okay? And this is the ball inside.
Yeah.
That means you can make a whole bunch of these balls, having a ball, and then you put in the freezer, so you don't have to buy them. You can make them and you freeze them, okay? And then let me turn this to a boil, and we'll quickly boil this so I can have better control, okay? And then in the meantime, I am keep this boiling because I want to make sure the rock sugar is melted, completely melted. And then another ingredient I want to show you is tapioca pearl. Tapioca pearl give you the much more a smooth texture to it. This is tapioca pearl. See? Yeah. Tapioca pearl. This is the small one, and this is the bigger one. Just like the boba. This is boba naicha. Okay? Bubble tea. This is what they use. Okay? This is the small one, and this is the big one. And they also use this to turn into starch, to tapioca starch to thicken your dish, okay? So it's made, you travel to Thailand, to Vietnam, to Cambodia and Laos. You see tapioca plants all over the place. They go wild, okay? So that's how you do it. Now, look at the boiling. Can you see that? It's boiling right here. Can you see the boiling?
Yeah, we can see that.
And then we put the ball. We put the ball right here. Okay?
Nice.
We bring it to a boil. Because these
I love Chinese mochi.
Yes, look, this, you know why I want to do separately? Because I want to make sure you can control it. In the meantime, why I'm boiling this, okay? Why I'm boiling this, I'm going to add a tiny bit of soaked tapioca. Look at that, I soak this, look at the tapioca. Can you see that?
Yeah, the tapioca, right? Can you go down a little bit? Yeah, I can see that right now.
Can you see that?
Yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah, this is the small one. And I put the soaked one, I put it right here. I put about 1.5 teaspoon.
How long do you soak it for? Because I always make it like very smushy if I do it.
Because you cook it for too long. You soak them with cold water. And then you don't cook it, you only basically cook it for about a couple of minutes. You cook it too long, turn mushy, turn into a paste. Now you can see the pearls floating on top. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, see? You see this? You see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Then once it becomes somewhat translucent, it's ready. You can tell when it's translucent, okay? Now let me taste the sweetness. Make sure it is the right sweetness. I think magic touch. I put it in perfectly sweet. You don't want to make it too sweet, okay? And most Asian restaurant, Chinese restaurant, then when they make this, I tend to be a little bit too sweet. Do you agree, Lorraine and Stephanie? They tend to make it too sweet, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like that when it's too sweet. This is just perfect. Now, you see that? Once you see that you don't see the ball, the pearl ball, that means it's translucent already. Can you see that? Now you cannot see this. See? See that? That means this is okay. That's how you can tell, okay? Now, once this ball, how can you tell this is ready? When this ball is cooked, they will flow on top, okay? They will flow on top. When it flow on top, that means it's ready to be served, okay?
Yeah.
Now, right now, it is sink to the bottom. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Now it's sinking in the bottom.
So it's not completely ready yet.
Right, it's not completely cooked. Now, of course, the bigger some of the tongyuan, some of the gluten, the sweet glutinous rice balls, much bigger. That would take even longer to cook. So that's important. Can you see that? Can you see? Any question? Any question? You can buy them with sesame seed paste inside. You can buy them with a red bean paste inside. You can also buy them with black sesame seed paste inside. Do we have a black sesame seed paste mochi ball?
Some people ask you if they can use like palm sugar.
You can use brown sugar. You can use brown sugar.
How about palm sugar?
Or slab sugar. I will add ginger. Let me show you. See, I have a piece of ginger here. I have my Martinez microplane here, and I'm going to have a little ginger. I'm going to show you. Let's get some ginger. Now, this is the black sesame seed. This is the black sesame seed. Inside there is black sesame seed filling, okay? Can you see that? And then this one is chopped peanut filling. So you can have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why it's so good. Then I go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Look at that. It's all done. Look at how nice that is. Look at that. Okay? And then I add this into this to give the ginger flavor. I'm going to add this ginger flavor. So that it did give a different dimension to my
And you don't have to boil it anymore.
No, you don't have, because I want that you can eat ginger raw, okay? Okay, now let me show you. Now, can you see that? You can see all the balls floating on top. Can you see that?
Yeah. These are the red beans.
Now I'm gonna turn it low so you can see. It's floating. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see that.
So that means it is ready. Now, once it starts floating, you cook for 1 or 2 more minutes. That's it. Don't cook it. You don't have to cook it for so long, because actually I only have about this thick. Okay. And then when this is done, we're gonna scoop it out. Let me show you how we serve this. Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, so these are the red bean. If you guys have any like peanut allergies, you can use red bean.
Yeah. Look at that. Hot water. And then I'm going to scoop this. Since we're serving, not only we have 4 people here, and also we'll send some to On Lok with Stephanie, and send a few, 1 mochi ball to my good friend Lorraine in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong.
And all the way in Hong Kong. You're also lucky, because Lorraine is answering a lot of the questions, and she's the current director of Yan Can Cook Show, okay? And then I have some extra of these all of the red bean. I put it all over here, okay? Oh, this is beautiful, okay? It's floating. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's floating, okay? This is beautiful. Look at that. It's so cute. Look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
And then...
Oh, this is wonderful. It warms you up.
Yeah, it warms you up. And then it's ginger flavor. That's wonderful, okay?
Yep.
And then, to make it more interesting, more flavorful, I actually have lemon zest to give a little citrus. okay? And this way, it would be a little bit different than what you normally see in the restaurant, because they don't do this.
It's like you
Look at
added
that.
it's like you added the dried tangerine
Yeah, I
skin.
add ginger, I add this. So
Yeah.
when this is really beautiful, look at that, it's unbelievable. Huh?
And
Can
you
you see
guys
that?
really have to try it. It warms you
Yeah,
up.
you gotta have to try it. It's floating on top anyway. So
Beautiful.
in the meantime, once you get this dough, you wrap it up with a saran wrap or plastic wrap, okay? So it won't dry it up. In the meantime, I think we will get this out.
So meanwhile,
We'll get
the
this out.
scallop is already
Look at that.
done.
Now we will use this, okay? I lift this. Whoa, look at this. Look at that. Can you see this?
Yep. It's already
Look how
nice
beautiful.
and warm.
And then if you want, you can literally make it interesting by transfer this if you have the patience, okay? I'm just saying that if you have the patience, you transfer this. Let me get the right tool to transfer, okay? I put this over here.
That looks
And I would-
so hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
It is
Look at the
hot.
steam. And in fact, earlier I was a little bit, I burned myself. Because I was too excited doing something, and I forget there's something in the that I want to deep fry.
Oui.
I put one over here. Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have another one. Now this is the beauty about using this, because if you use silken, it might break. Okay.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful. And then look at that.
Oh,
And then
that
the
is
juice.
so good.
The juice, you can actually thicken the juice. You can thicken
It's
the
so
juice.
easy to make too.
Oh, very, very easy to make. And then in between, I want to put it over here. And I have a little flour.
Yeah.
I will slightly thicken this.
Put a little cornstarch to thicken it up.
Yeah. Now, even I hold on to this, I did not break it. Look at it. You see, let me move. You see that?
Yeah, because it's already firm.
Yeah, it's already firm. Okay, in the meantime, I slightly thicken this up a little bit and I put it right on top. So it's very simple, very easy, okay? Very, very easy.
So a little stock,
Just
little
a little
chicken
bit.
stock.
Yeah, and then
with cornstarch.
Yeah. And then the tiny bit of extra water. Always, this is really good. You got the black bean flavor. You got the scallop flavor. And then I put the sauce right on top. So it's nice and flavorful.
Oh,
okay?
that looks so good. That's
Look
perfect.
at it. And then
I think you can use any kind of tofu.
yeah,
That
you can
doesn't
use
matter.
any kind of tofu, but this is the best tasting. And then I
Right.
put a tiny bit of topiko.
Topiko.
Yeah, you can buy them in
Oh.
most Asian stores. Look at that. With this, it makes the dish looks a little bit more classy. And when you entertain people, you do
Totally.
this. When you don't entertain people, you just do it like that. Nobody cares, okay? Anybody else?
If you
has
only
any
make it for
questions?
yourself.
Let's take another close-up of these beautiful dishes. And then, if you want, you can put a tiny bit of this in between like this.
Yes,
Look at that. I love to support and work and partner with On Lok because they are the largest provider for seniors. So a lot of we actually, one time, a couple of times that I actually follow the route and deliver the medicine and food to these wonderful people, senior people, that they cannot come out and get out of their house, okay? Now here, I'm going to show you how to do a seafood rice. First, this is the rice, like the cooked rice, okay? This is the cooked rice, I set it aside. I'm going to quickly do the fried rice first. Do the rice first, and then I put together this ingredient together. We heat this up, and we put a tiny bit of oil. Always heat up your frying pan, okay? This is the Heston. This is one of the best quality cookware. The French Laundry chef, Tom Keller, they actually use this too. I'm going to use a tiny bit of these. It is it conducts heat very uniformly, and it's durable, and it's really hard, fast, and also it lasts for life, okay? And then I have a tiny bit of egg. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this, okay? And then a tiny bit of egg, I will stir fry this. Very little oil. When you get older, we use less oil. Put a tiny bit of egg here, okay? Okay, put a tiny bit of egg here. Look at that, I go like this. And then I put the rice here. I put the rice here. And I stir, and then you stir, and then this. And then a tiny bit of salt and pepper, okay? Tiny bit of soy sauce. Tiny bit of soy sauce. And a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. This way it's nice. And a tiny bit of Himalayan salt. And that's all. Nice. And this is the rice, the fried rice, okay? Uncle Roger loves fried rice. And I think I want to do something he likes. And I put the fried rice. The rice is already fried. I put it right here. Look at that. I put the rice, put it right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that. And then I stir fry the rest of the stuff. Look at that. I'm going to cook the rest of the stuff, put it right on top to show you this is a very unique fried rice, okay? Here, let me introduce a couple of ingredients. I have shrimp. This is how easy it is to peel the shrimp. You hold on to this like this. You go one, and you go two, and then you turn this, and the whole thing comes out like that. Look at how easy it is. The whole thing comes out like this. See that? Mm-hmm. Yep. Very simple, very fast. And then you butterfly this. Then you butterfly the shrimp because you want to get the vein. You see this? You see the vein? You see the vein? You got to get rid of these, okay? Clean it up. And then you cut it up into, you butterfly this. And then we're going to saute. Now this is what very unique. I have shrimp. I have dry shrimp. I have crab meat. Look at that. This is amazing seafood sauce. I also have dry scallop. Look at that. This is a classic, restaurant classic, okay? This is the dry scallop. This is the dry scallop. I soak them, okay? I soak them and I crush them. And I also deep fry this, okay? I'll show you. Now, we put the dry shrimp, okay? Put the dry shrimp. And then put the shrimp. Oh, beautiful. And then put the extra shrimp. It's gonna be so beautiful. And then I also have shiitake mushroom. Now this is shiitake mushroom. Can you see that? Shiitake mushroom. I thinly sliced it like this. I also put it in. A lot of people don't probably realize shiitake mushroom is one of the healthiest mushrooms in general. Are very healthy, particularly shiitake mushroom. Okay, I just basically slice this up like this. Look at this. Hold on to this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 1. All done like that. And I transfer put right here. And I cut some more. Just very healthy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All done. Shiitake mushroom. And then also crab meat. Oh, look at that. This is going to be a very, very expensive. Now, there's a lot of health benefits of mushroom.
This is restaurant grade.
Mushroom is rich in vitamins, minerals, including vitamin D, B vitamin, copper, magnesium, and selenium. Very, very good. And also shiitake mushroom, also high in dietary fiber, and also can help weight loss. I don't have any problem. I weigh the same thing for 35 years. And then, of course, shiitake mushroom also may help fight infection and promote bone health. So eat more shiitake mushroom. Now, when it's stir fry, and then, now the other ingredient I want to show you, which is very important, okay? This is Chinese broccoli, gailan, okay? This is gailan, look at that. You know why gailan? Because the flower looks exactly like the broccoli. That's why they call Chinese broccoli. And I use the stem. I use a knife, I use a peeler to peel the stem. Then I cut this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and cut this up. And I use the stem to cook. Okay? I use the stem to cook. Look at that. And then give the texture contrast. And then I put a tiny bit of broth to cook it. Okay? Look at this. I'm gonna let it cook, stir fry it, let it cook. Oh, look at that. This is gonna be amazing. Look at all the ingredients. You got crab meat, you got dry shrimp, you got fresh shrimp, you got broccoli, a Chinese broccoli, you got scallop, you got everything. And then I flavor with a tiny bit of soy sauce and a tiny bit of oyster sauce. Not much, just enough. Okay, look at that. Oyster sauce. Because there's enough flavor. And then put a tiny bit of extra Himalayan salt. And then, look at that, it's amazing. Look at that, we'll bring it to a boil and thicken it. Once you thicken it, you put it right on top of that. And that's how you do it, okay? Then, I want to make enough sauce. I thicken it in enough sauce. And then I thicken it, look at that. This is the broccoli stem. Broccoli, and I thicken it. You don't want to overcook them. The crab meat, the shrimp doesn't take too long to cook, okay? The mushroom, I already lightly braise it. Then when this is nice and done, oh, this is so beautiful. Now the trick, this is the beauty, okay? This is done. This is actually a dish. This is actually a trail of seafood dish, okay?
Yeah.
But I want to make it so beautiful. Let me show you. I want to hold on to this because I just burned myself, so I kind of it hurts here. So that means why sometimes you have, when you do it at home, you have to be careful. But you know, I'm a professional. Look at
Accident happened.
Accident happened. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. Like a Hokkien fried rice.
Dang.
Look at how beautiful.
Look makes me so hungry.
Yeah. And it got texture, the color, and it's unreal.
So guys, you see it's so easy to make like a dinner right there.
Yeah.
You have 2 dishes
the
and a
can
dessert.
Be done ahead of time. And then, now, this is what makes it amazing, okay? We'll clean this up.
2 dishes and a dessert.
Now look
right
at that.
There.
I put a tiny bit of green onion, chopped green onion, sprinkle all over, give color and texture contrast. I also use a little extra green onion on top.
Yeah.
And then this is what happened to me when I dehydrated, when I steamed this and I crushed this. When I deep fry this, I didn't realize there's some moisture inside, so sparkle, and the oil came out to get into my hand. And then I put this. This is the.
That's the dry shrimp, right?
Look at that. Look at how beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, and then I want to add a tiny bit of Topico, and then. You know what this is? You can actually deep fry the choy sum and also gailan yip. This is the leaf of the choy sum or the Chinese broccoli. And I deep fry this. It looks like beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, it's like a piece of seaweed.
Yeah, it's like a jade, like a piece of jade, and it's so beautiful. And
I didn't know that.
Look at that.
Oh, I see.
So this is so beautiful.
It's like a kale chips.
Yeah, this is like a chip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
And
he
then,
put some dry scallop and some tobacco on top.
yeah, you can use dry scallop and everything. Of course, right now we're still celebrating Chinese New Year. This is the New Year candy. Look at that. Candy lotus seed, candy coconut, candy watermelon, and sesame seed ball. And this is sumo mandarin. They're like a tangerine, and it's sumo. It is wonderful. When you eat, you can actually cut this all up and cut them all up, and it looks like this inside. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
This,
nice.
you always serve these to your guests because in the color of gold. So we wish all of you good health, good luck, and good fortune in the year 2025. Today, I have shown you how to do a few dishes, and everybody can do it. And one, I'm going to repeat that again so everybody can see. One is the steamed tofu with scallop and black bean sauce. And one is this beautiful, look at how beautiful this is, okay? And then this is the red bean soup. This is mochi ball with red bean paste inside. You can have sesame seed, black sesame seed paste, and also peanut butter inside. And then, of course, we have the Fujian fried rice. It is fried rice with a topping of seafood. And the topping, this is probably the most expensive seafood. And I am so excited to be inspired by my good friend, Uncle Roger, Nigel. Thank you, Uncle Roger, from Uncle Martin. Thank you for your inspiration. And in fact, I'm going to hopefully he can serve this particular fried rice in his next restaurant.
Great.
And I wish you all again Happy New Year. Gong Hei Fa Choi. For all of you from around the country, from around the world, we will wish you the very best. If you want more recipe, more information, yancancook.com will take care of you. And anything about On Lok, you can always log on Lok, where Senior raised a wonderful life with us. Now this is it. Look at that. Where Senior embrace life. On Lok, Yan Can Cook. Yan Can Cook with Martin Yan with On Lok.
Yay! Thank you very much. Yay!
Thank you.
It's going to be our next show, March 6th. March 6th, career. Can you believe it? Our next show is going to be after 1/4 of the year is gone. Okay, anyway, and if you want to learn more about the recipe, go to onlok.org/yancancook with onlok. And also, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful 2025 and the year of the snake. Thank you. Well, if you are paying attention to SF Grand Lunar New Year Parade, On Lok will be there. On Lok will be on the parade next year. On the 15th. What's the day on the 15th? Is next Saturday.
Yeah,
next Saturday.